Good afternoon. This is Akashvani and I am Valsa Williams with the midday news. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India will identify, trace and punish every terrorist and their backers. Prime Minister inaugurates and lays foundation stone for several infrastructure projects worth over 13,480 crore rupees in Bihar. India summons Pakistan's top diplomat and hands over persona non grata note for its military diplomats. Government to hold an all-party meeting in New Delhi this evening. 3 Maoists killed in an encounter with security forces in border area of Chhattisgarh and Telangana. And in IPL cricket, hosts Royal Challengers Bengaluru to face Rajasthan Royals at Chinnaswamy Stadium this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said today that India will identify, trace and punish every terrorist and their backers. He said India will pursue them to the ends of the earth. The Prime Minister said terrorism will not go unpunished. He said every effort will be made to ensure that justice is done and the entire nation is firm in this resolve. The Prime Minister said this while addressing a public gathering in Madhubani district of Bihar on the occasion of National Panchayati Raj Day.
Friends, today from the soil of Bihar, I say to the whole world, India will identify, track and punish every terrorist and their backers. We will pursue them to the ends of the earth. India's spirit will never be broken by terrorism. Terrorism will not go unpunished. Every effort will be made to ensure that justice is done. The entire nation is firm in this resolve. Everyone who believes in humanity is with us. I thank the people of various countries and their leaders who have stood with us in these times.
Prime Minister Modi further said the country's spirit will never be broken by terrorism.
ये हमला निहत्थे पर्यटकों पर नहीं हुआ है. देश के दुश्मनों ने भारत की आत्मा पर हमला करने का दुस्साहस किया. मैं बहुत स्पष्ट शब्दों में कहना चाहता हूं, जिन्होंने ये हमला किया है उन आतंकियों को और इस हमले की साजिश रचने वालों को उनकी कल्पना से भी बड़ी सजा मिलेगी. सजा मिल करके रहेगी. अब आतंकियों की बची खुची जमीन को भी मिट्टी में मिलाने का समय आ गया है.
The Prime Minister also emphasized that everyone who believes in humanity is with India. He stated that the country is saddened and in pain after this incident and stands with the families of the victims.
इस आतंकी हमले में किसी ने अपना बेटा खोया, किसी ने अपना भाई खोया, किसी ने अपना जीवन साथी खोया. उनमें से कोई बांग्ला बोलता था, कोई कन्नड़ा बोलता था, कोई मराठी था, कोई ओडिया था, कोई गुजराती था, कोई यहाँ बिहार का लाल था. आज उन सभी की मृत्यु पर करगिल से कन्याकुमारी तक हमारा दुख एक जैसा है, हमारा आक्रोश एक जैसा है.
Before beginning his address, the Prime Minister observed a moment of silence to pay tribute to those who lost their lives in the Pahalgam terrorist attack. The Prime Minister inaugurated and laid the foundation stone and dedicated to the nation multiple development projects worth over 13,480 crore rupees during his visit to Bihar. The projects inaugurated and work started today include an LPG bottling plant at Gopalganj, electrification projects, housing schemes, railway infrastructure and road development. Prime Minister Modi also inaugurated railway projects worth 870 crore rupees and flagged off 4 trains during his visit to Bihar. He flagged off the Namo Bharat Rapid Rail between Jayanagar and Patna and the Amrit Bharat Express between Saharsa and Lokmanya Tilak Terminus, Mumbai. Through video conferencing during an event organized at Madhubani marking the National Panchayati Raj Day, this is the second Namo Bharat train in the country while the introduction of the Amrit Bharat Express marks the third such train service. Additionally, the Prime Minister flagged off 2 passenger trains, one from Saharsa to Pipra and another from Samastipur to Saharsa. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today stated that India's steel industry is brimming with renewed confidence about its future. Speaking virtually at the inauguration of the India Steel 6th International Exhibition and Conference being held in Mumbai, he highlighted the ambitious goals set under the National Steel Policy, which aims to increase the country's steel production to 300 million tons by 2030. India has summoned Pakistan's top diplomat Saad Ahmed Waraich and handed over the persona non grata note for its military diplomats. The top diplomat was summoned last night, according to sources. This came following India's several strong measures against Pakistan in view of the Pahalgam terror attack. New Delhi has suspended the Indus Waters Treaty, closed the integrated checkpost at Attari, and it has downgraded diplomatic ties with Islamabad. India has also suspended SAARC visa exemption for Pakistani nationals under the SAARC visa exemption scheme. The government has convened an all-party meeting in New Delhi today in view of the Pahalgam terror attack. Sources said the meeting will take place at the Parliament House complex at 6 in the evening. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh is likely to brief leaders of various political parties about the attack. He will also update them on the steps taken against Pakistan following the incident. BJP leaders and workers today held a protest outside the Pakistan High Commission in Delhi over the Pahalgam terror attack. Talking to reporters, BJP MLA Satish Upadhyay said there is anger in the hearts of people of the country over this incident. He said the government and the country's military will give a befitting reply to Pakistan.
देश की जनता को सरकार के ऊपर पूरा भरोसा है। हमारी मिलिट्री, हमारी फौज पूरी तरह से तैयार है और भारत के जिन जिन लोगों की हत्या हुई है उन सब का बदला भारत की सरकार लेगी। आज हम अपना पाकिस्तान को ये रोष प्रदर्शन बताने के लिए आए हैं कि आप अपना टेररिज्म बंद करिए, टेरर फंडिंग बंद करिए, पीछे से टेररिस्ट को भारत में भेजना बंद करिए।
The Congress Working Committee, CWC, has strongly condemned the Pahalgam terror attack during its meeting held in New Delhi today. Addressing the media following the meeting, Congress General Secretary Venugopal said during the meeting, CWC remarked that this cowardly and calculated act of terror masterminded by Pakistan is a direct assault on the values of the country's republic. Mr. Venugopal added that the deliberate targeting of Hindus was done to inflame passions across the country. Talking to Akashvani News, former Indian ambassador to Pakistan Prabhu Dayal said the strong measures taken by the government following the Pahalgam terror attack will adversely affect Pakistan. He stated that the decision to put the Indus Waters Treaty in abeyance will seriously impact Pakistan's agriculture, which is dependent on the waters of the Indus River and its tributaries. Mr. Dayal also said the decision to bar Pakistani nationals from visiting India along with the closure of the Attari-Wagah border will broadly impact Pakistan.
The decisions that were taken yesterday will have a great impact on Pakistan. For example, the decision relating to putting the Indus Waters Treaty in abeyance will seriously impact Pakistan's agriculture. The closure of the Wagah-Attari border will also affect Pakistan adversely because many of these people were those who came to India and indulged in anti-India activities on behalf of the ISI. So there'll be an impact on the policies of the ISI, which has been trying to harm India. So I think these are very, very important steps which India has taken. But let me add that this is not the end of what India's decisions are. This is just the beginning because many, many more important decisions will be taken on how to check the dangerous activities which Pakistan indulges in and how to impact adversely the economy of Pakistan, which needs help from all quarters, but it is doldering. So India's steps will certainly have a very, very serious impact on Pakistan.
This is Akashvani giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our X handle at AIR News Alerts. And for details of stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and download News on AIR app. You're listening to the Midday News. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath today visited the residence of Shubham Dwivedi, one of the 26 victims of the Pahalgam terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir, and paid floral tributes to him before his final rites were performed in Kanpur. The Chief Minister met the grieving family today, expressed his condolences and assured them of all possible support from the state government.
मैं पूरे परिवार और हमारी पूरी सरकार पीड़ित परिवारों के साथ खड़े हैं और ये सरकार इस प्रकार की किसी भी बर्बर और अमानवीय आतंकी घटना को लेकर, उग्रवादी घटना को लेकर के जीरो टॉलरेंस की नीति के तहत कार्य करना जानती है। जिन लोगों ने आतंकी घटना को अंजाम दिया है या इस साजिश का हिस्सा बने हैं, यह जीरो टॉलरेंस की नीति देखने को मिलेगी और हर व्यक्ति इस घटना के जो परिणाम अब सामने आएंगे उसको भी देखेगा।
In Jammu and Kashmir, security forces and terrorists exchanged fire following a search operation in Udhampur district today, leading to the death of an army jawan. Akashvani Jammu correspondent reports that the firing took place in the Dudu Basantgarh area during a cordon and search operation launched by security forces based on information about the presence of terrorists in the area. As the forces zeroed in on the suspected spot, the hiding terrorists opened fire, which was retaliated, triggering an encounter. The operation was underway when reports last came in. 3 Maoists have been killed in an encounter between security forces and Maoists in the border area of Chhattisgarh and Telangana. An anti-Naxal operation is going on in the hills of Karegutta in Bijapur district of Chhattisgarh. Various security forces of Chhattisgarh, Telangana and Maharashtra launched the operation about 2 days ago after receiving intelligence inputs about the presence of top leaders of Maoist organizations in the hills. Security forces have surrounded the hill. Top officials of police and CRPF are monitoring the operation. This is one of the biggest joint operations against the Maoists. World Immunization Week 2025 by the World Health Organization (WHO) will begin from today across the globe. The week-long campaign will last till the 30th of this month. The World Immunization Week is celebrated in the last week of April with the aim to promote the life-saving power of immunization. The theme for this year is Immunization for All is Humanly Possible. The Indian Meteorological Department (IMD) has forecast heat wave conditions to continue over northwest India during the next 5 days. According to the IMD, heat wave conditions will continue over West Madhya Pradesh, West Rajasthan, Punjab, Haryana, Delhi and East Rajasthan till the 29th of this month. Similar conditions will prevail over central and east India, including Uttar Pradesh, Vidarbha, Bihar, Odisha, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Gangetic West Bengal till Saturday. At least 2 people have been killed and 54 injured, including children, in overnight Russian missile and drone attacks on Ukraine's capital Kiev. According to media reports, blasts were also reported in the northeastern city of Kharkiv, which also came under attack. This comes just hours after U.S. President Donald Trump accused Volodymyr Zelensky of harming peace negotiations after the Ukrainian president ruled out recognizing Russian control of Crimea. In IPL T20 cricket today, host Royal Challengers Bengaluru will face Rajasthan Royals at Chinnaswamy Stadium at 7:30 p.m. Yesterday, Mumbai Indians defeated hosts Sunrisers Hyderabad by 7 wickets in Hyderabad. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says India will identify, trace and punish every terrorist and their backers. Prime Minister inaugurates and lays foundation stone for several infrastructure projects worth over 13,480 crore rupees in Bihar. India summons Pakistan's top diplomat and hands over persona non-grata note for its military diplomats. Government to hold an all-party meeting in New Delhi this evening. 3 Maoists killed in an encounter with security forces in border area of Chhattisgarh and Telangana. And in IPL cricket, hosts Royal Challengers Bengaluru to face Rajasthan Royals at Chinnaswamy Stadium this evening. And with that, we end the midday news.